Hey everyone, it's me Jenny and welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how to crochet these bear beanies. This is for size 6 to 12 months old. I do have a tutorial for newborn. I will link that video in the description down below. I received a lot of email and comments on that video wanting a tutorial for bigger baby. So in this video I'm going to show you how to crochet size 6 to 12 months old. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the measurement for this beanie. Circumference around it's 17 inches and the top down, the height of the beanie is 6.5 inches. Okay, so what you need to make this beanie are a medium weight yarn number 4. This is Red Heart Super Saver in colorway buff. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to crochet this beanie right here. And for the crochet hook you're going to need 5mm crochet hook. Okay, so you also need needle and scissors to cut your yarn. Okay, so just keep in mind that not all medium weight yarn number 4 has the same thickness. As you can see right here, all this beanie I crochet the same pattern, medium weight yarn number 4, 5mm crochet hook, but the thickness of the yarn is slightly thinner compared to this one right here. So as you can see, this is slightly bigger than this one right here. So just keep in mind your beanie will turn out probably smaller or slightly bigger depending on the thickness of the yarn and also how tight or how loose you crochet your beanie. Okay, so without further ado, let's start. Okay, so we're going to start by making magic loop or magic circle or magic ring. So how I do my magic loop is I wrap the yarn around my fingers. I do have tutorial for how I make my magic loop. I'll link it at the description down below. So once you wrap the yarn around your fingers, how you will normally do when you crochet. Now hold it right here, twist the yarn and hold it right there. Hook in the loop, yarn over and pull the yarn through the loop. Okay, so this is how I make my magic loop. Okay, so now we're going to start round 1. We're going to start by making chain 2, 1, 2. And this chain 2 does not count as stitch count. So now we're going to make 12 double crochet. All 12 double crochet we're going to crochet in this loop right here. Okay, so to make double crochet stitch, yarn over, hook in the loop, yarn over, pull the yarn through the loop. Now you have 3 loops on your crochet hook. Now yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, so we made the first double crochet. Now we're going to make the rest of the stitches, total 12 double crochet. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so once you made 12 double crochet, go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch right here, the first double crochet. Slip stitch. Okay, so to close the hole at the center, just pull this tail right here and I'm gonna close it, pull it tight. There you go. So now we're done with round 1. Okay, so now we're going to do round 2. We're going to start with chain 2, 1, 2, and this chain 2 does not count as stitch count. So now we're going to make 2 double crochet in every stitch, starting at the first stitch right here, the first stitch where we did the slip stitch. Okay, so as I go, I'm going to crochet this tail so I don't have to weave this in when everything is done. Okay, so 2 double crochet in the first stitch, 1, 2. Okay, so now 2 double crochet at the next stitch, 1, 2. Next stitch, 2 double crochet, 1, 2. Okay, so go ahead and finish up round 2. Make 2 double crochet in every stitch, and I'll see you once you're done. Okay, so once you're done with round 2, you made 2 double crochet in every stitch. Now go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch right here, the first double crochet. So for round 2, you should have total of 24 stitches around. Okay, so now we're going to start round 3. We're going to start by making chain 2, and this chain 2 does not count as stitch count. So 1, 2. Now we're going to make 2 double crochet, 1 in each stitch, 1 double crochet and 1 double crochet. Next, we're going to make 2 double crochet in the third stitch. Okay, so first we're going to make 2 double crochet, 1 in each stitch, 1, 2. Now at the next stitch we're going to make 2 double crochet, 1, 2. Okay, so now we're going to repeat the same sequence. We're going to make 2 double crochet, 1, 2, and 2 double crochet at the next stitch. We're going to repeat total of 8 times. Okay, so we made the first repeat right here. Now we're going to do the second repeat, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 2 double crochet at the next stitch, 1 and 2. Okay, so we're going to repeat 2 double crochet, 1 in each stitch, 1, 2. Now 2 double crochet, next stitch, 1 and 2. Okay, so you're going to finish up round 3, repeat the same pattern, total of 8 times, and I'll see you once you're done. Okay, so once you're done with round 3, go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch right here. So for round 3, you should have total of 32 stitches around. Okay, so now we're going to do round 4. We're going to start with chain 2, 1, 2, and this chain 2 does not count as stitch count. So now we're going to make 3 double crochet, 1 in each stitch. Okay, so starting at the first stitch where we did the slip stitch, 1, 2, 3. Now at the next stitch we're going to make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. Okay, so now we're going to repeat the same sequence. We'll repeat 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and 2 double crochet in the next stitch. We're going to repeat total 8 times. Okay, so make 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and 2 double crochet, next stitch, 1, 2. Okay, so go ahead and finish up round 4, and I'll see you once you're done. Okay, so once you're done with round 4, you should have total of 40 stitches around, 40. So now go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch right here to finish up this round. Okay, so now we're going to do round 5. Round 5, we're going to start with chain 2, 1, 2, and this chain 2 does not count as stitch count. So now we're going to make 4 double crochet, 1 in each stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so once you made 4 double crochet, now at the next stitch right here, we're going to make 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. Okay, so now we're going to repeat the same sequence. Make 4 double crochet, 1 in each stitch, and 2 double crochet in the next stitch. We're going to repeat total 8 times. Okay, so 4 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 double crochet in the next stitch. 1 and 2. Okay, so go ahead and finish up round 5. Make 4 double crochet, 1 in each stitch, and 2 double crochet in the next stitch. You're going to repeat total 8 times. Okay, so go ahead and finish up round 5, and I'll see you once you're done. Okay, so once you're done with round 5, you should have total of 48 stitches around. So now go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch of the round right here to finish up this round. Okay, so far this is how it looks like. Now we're going to do round 6. We're going to start with chain 2, 1, 2, and as usual this chain 2 does not count as stitch count. So now we're going to make 11 double crochet, 1 in each stitch. 11 double crochet. Okay, going to start from the stitch where you did the slip stitch right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so once you made 11 double crochet, next stitch you're going to make 2 double crochet. Okay, so 2 double crochet in the next stitch. 1 and 2. Okay, so now you're going to repeat the same pattern, the same sequence right here. Make 11 double crochet, 1 in each stitch, and 2 double crochet in the next stitch. You're going to repeat total 4 times. Okay, so go ahead and finish up round 6, and I'll see you once you're done. Okay, so once you're done with round 6, go ahead and finish up and slip stitch at the first stitch right here. Okay, so for round 6 you should have total of 52 stitches around. Okay, so far this is how it looks like. So for the next 4 rounds, round 7, 8, 9, and 10, there will be no stitch increase. So each round you're going to start with chain 2, 1, 2, and make 52 double crochet stitch around. Okay, so basically you're going to make 1 double crochet in each stitch. Okay, so go ahead and finish up round 7 until round 10. You're going to start each round with chain 2, make 52 double crochet, and once you reach the end of the round, just slip stitch and continue the next round. Okay, so go ahead and finish up, and I'll see you at the end of round 10. Okay, so once you're done crochet until round 10, go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch right here. Okay, so this is how it looks like so far. Now for round 11, we're going to start with chain 1, and we're going to make 52 half double crochet. Okay, so to make half double crochet stitch, we're going to yarn over, hook in the stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through the stitch, Now you have 3 loops on your crochet hook. Now yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Okay, so done with the first half double crochet. Now go ahead and finish up the rest of the stitches. As I mentioned, for round 11 we're going to make 52 half double crochet stitch. Okay, so go ahead and finish up and I'll see you once you're done. Okay, so once you're done, crochet round 11, go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch right here. So for the next 2 rounds, round 12 and round 13, we're going to make 52 half double crochet stitch as well, but instead of crochet in the regular stitch right here, we are going to crochet these 2 rounds, round 12 and round 13. We're going to crochet in the 3rd loop. We are going to create this knit-like stitch right here. Okay, so I'm going to explain and show you where's the 3rd loop. Okay, so we're going to start with chain 1, and as usual this chain 1 does not count as stitch count, and the 3rd loop is okay, so this is the regular stitch, the front loop and the back loop. The 3rd stitch is at the back of the work right here. This is the 3rd loop. Okay, so every stitch right here, the 3rd loop is at the back. This one right here. Okay, this is the 3rd loop, this is the 3rd loop, or also known as the back bump. Okay, so chain 1. Now we're going to make 52 half double crochet. All the stitch we're going to crochet in the 3rd loop. So it's going to be right here. Okay, this is the regular stitch, and just turn it, and this is the 3rd loop. This is the regular stitch, and just turn it a little bit, and this is the 3rd loop. Okay, so go ahead and finish up round 12 and round 13. Each round start with chain 1 and make 52 half double crochet stitch, and all the stitch we're going to crochet in the 3rd loop. Okay, so go ahead and finish up round 12 and round 13, and I'll see you once you're done. Okay, so once you're done with round 12 and round 13, okay, right here I'm at round 13. Go ahead and slip stitch, just do the regular slip stitch. Okay, so for the last round, round 14, we're going to make 52 single crochet, and we're going to crochet all the stitches in the 3rd loop, same as round 12 and round 13. Okay, so start with chain 1. As usual, this chain 1 does not count as stitch count, and we're going to make single crochet stitch, okay, in the 3rd loop. Okay, this is the regular stitch, and just turn it a little bit in, and this is the 3rd loop. Okay, so go ahead and finish up round 14, and I'll see you once you're done. Okay, so once you're done with round 14, you made 52 single crochet and crochet all the stitch in the 3rd loop or back bump, and this is how it looks like. Now go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch right here. Now we're going to chain 1 to secure all the stitches, and we're going to cut the yarn, just cut enough for you to weave in the ends. Okay, so grab your needle, make sure the eye of the needle is big enough for you to insert the yarn, and just go ahead and weave in the tails or the end. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Now I'm gonna show you how to do the ears for this beanie. Okay, so you're going to grab the same yarn color and the same crochet hook, and now we're going to make the magic loop or magic ring. Okay, so once you made your magic loop, now we're going to chain 1. Now we're going to make 10 half double crochet stitch all in this loop right here. Okay, this chain 1 does not count as stitch count, so we're going to make 10 half double crochet stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so once you made 10 half double crochet, go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch right here. Now to close the hole, just simply pull this tail right here. Okay, so done with round 1. So for round 2, we're going to start with chain 1, and we're going to make 2 half double crochet stitch in every stitch. Okay, starting at the first stitch right here, we're going to make 2 half double crochet. 1, 2, and as I crochet, I'm going to crochet together with this tail or hide the tail, so I do not need to weave this in once everything is done. Okay, so the next stitch, 2 half double crochet stitch as well. Okay, every stitch you're going to make 2 half double crochet. Okay, so done with round 2. Go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch right here. Okay, so for round 2 you should have total of 20 stitches. Okay, so for the last round of the ear, we're going to start with chain 1. Now we're going to make 20 single crochet, 1 in each stitch. 20 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 20. Okay, so once you're done with round 3, the last round of this ear, go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch, chain 1 to secure the stitches, and cut the yarn. Cut about this long. Make sure you leave enough for you to sew onto the beanie. Okay, so this is how it looks like. You're going to make 2 ears, and I've already showed you one, and go ahead and make the other ear. Okay, so once you made 2 ears, now I'm going to show you how to attach it to the beanie. So you're going to grab your needle and insert the yarn in the eye of the needle. Now we're going to sew the ear at row 3 and row 4. Okay, so how I normally do it is just start at the beginning of round 3 right here and just sew it to the beanie. There's really no exact explanation on how to do it. Just attach and sew it tightly. So right now I'm at round 4, and I'm going to sew it back, go back to round 3. Okay, so basically I sew it down. Now I'm going to sew it up. Okay, so once you're done with that, I'm going to turn right here at the back of the beanie and just make knots to secure all the stitches. Okay, and once you've done that, go ahead and weave in to hide the tails. Okay, so this is how it looks like, and you're going to do the same with the other ear. You're going to sew it at round 3 and round 4. Okay, so there you have it. This is how I crochet this bear beanie for babies 6 to 12 months old. And as I mentioned earlier of this video, the yarn that I use for this tutorial is a medium weight yarn number 4. And of course, not all number 4 weight yarn has the same thickness. As you can see right here, the same pattern, the same crochet hook, different yarn. This one is slightly bigger than this one right here. Okay, so there you have it. I hope you find this tutorial easy to follow. If you have any question, leave your question at the comment section down below. I will try my very best to reply. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video and share this video with your fellow crochet friends. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Click on the bell notification, that way you will be notified every time when I upload a video. Follow me on social media, Facebook and Instagram. Okay, so for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care everyone. God bless and bye.